everyone. Good morning. Welcome to today's Wednesday or
Yes.
Thursday. Welcome to Wednesday Live. Let me show you. Today we're gonna do Gnome. So this is one of the viewer requests, and today this Gnome we're gonna do. I'm gonna take 40 jelly, and I'm gonna make sweater pattern. So this is not just character painting, but it also 3D embossed sweater looks. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hi, spots of it. Hello. Hi, Vera. Hello. I know you guys miss me. I haven't seen you guys for 2 days. Hello. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Let's see. Stop sharing. Connect myself. Hopefully it's work fast. Right? It is.
It doesn't mean you gotta move fast.
Hi everyone. Hi. Hello. Hi Desi. Hello Desi. Buenos dias. Hi Shay. Bendiciones. Hi Mel Feridas. Hello friends. Bonjour. Oh, thank you, Candy Coated. Hi, Candy Coated. Thank you so much. Hi, Vera. Ooh, Spoonie. Hi, Denmark. Hello, Denmark. Auntie. Good morning. You're so beautiful. Oh, thank you, Ruby. Hi, Rubies. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Rios. Hi. Oh, acrylic base. Say hi, hubbies. All right, let me turn the camera around. Hi, Nicole. Okay, so I'm choosing this because on the Gnome, this is just a drawing, but we're gonna do it like 3D embossed sweater look. I think if I can find it. Let me see real quick. So you guys know what I'm talking about because it's not the sweater pattern. Hopefully I have a Christmas. This pattern right here. See the sweater looks? So that's what we're gonna learn today. Is the sweater looks. So that's why I picked these gels so you can learn this. So we're gonna take the Gnome. Let me snapshot this so I don't forget. So I know I have to look back at it at some point. Hi Mila, hi Milia, hello, bonjour.
Oh wow, 3 days in the UK, that's impressive.
3 days Thanksgiving?
Yeah. No. Got their package from the UK in 3 days.
3 days?
Wow, that's almost.
Oh wow, that's fast. Oh, tomorrow midnight. That's when the Black Friday's sale start. Midnight. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Baldwin, Julian. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, Pink Cave. Happy Thanksgiving. Hola, Emilido. Hola. Raka. Hello, Raka. The Lost 10 found Lang. Hi, good morning. Okay, so this is not just painting. So we're going to paint a little bit. We're going to paint the beer. And of course, so I want to make it look as much like Santa Claus as possible. Because I don't know, I just don't know about the vintage Santa Claus where you have to draw like the nose and the face, and because I don't think any girl would like to have an old man on their nails, even if it's Santa Claus. I don't know. I think Gnome is much cuter. Okay, we're gonna draw this. We're gonna draw the body, the beard, the nose gotta be 3Ds, and the hat gotta be 3D too. I think that this is a good background for it. Just a nude, a random nude. This is 73 by tone. Just a random nude. Are you going to be selling products similar to the tone? I'm having this coming, but I don't have this available yet. So but I really want to teach you guys this. So I take this from Tone. Miss Sue also have the same thing. And then later, I will have the same product too.
Pin your website.
Yes. And it's not really a exclusive product. However, it's necessary in my eyes because most people would prefer to play with this more than they play with acrylic. So even though this is not a really unique product because everywhere they have this, I still have to have it at some point because at some point I'm going to use a lot of it. This year is the first year that I introduced you to the sweater pattern like this. This is the first year I introduced you to it, but next year we're going to go hard at it. So I have to have that product.
So this year's about lightweight training.
Yeah, get you into it, get you warm up a little bit before the madness begins. All right, I'm choosing middle fingers appropriate for it. And I'm gonna paint a background.
Good morning, cat's paws.
Here it is. My tassel get in the way. All right. Now this hand similar, still a sweater pattern, probably a red sweater pattern. So again, top it with nude. Now the other two fingers are different. I save it for later. Can't give you all the good at once. Gotta build anticipation,
Anticipation.
Yes. Okay, here it's two. So now we have two nudes.
Two nudes.
All right. We're not gonna do this yet. I am going to sketch it out real quick for you. You can either do it two ways. You can use a pencil or you can use gels.
You gonna gel it?
I'm gonna gel it.
No.
If you pencil it, then you have to put top coat on and buffer it. I'm gonna use gel instead. With just a simple liner brush. This is acetone, by the way. Acetone. I should slow down on my verbiage.
Yes.
Because it sounds like I say acetone.
We knew what you meant. Yeah. Yes, that's fringe on his coat. Tiny strings.
All right. Now, let's see what the gnome look like. It's pretty simple.
Just a nose.
We know that there is a nose. That's it. So I'm gonna. Oh, and by the way, when you're doing this, just try your best because you're not gonna see it. You're not gonna see these marking. It's all gonna be covered. Okay, if the nose down here, the beard gonna be down here. The hat gonna be up here. Okay, I think that's good. Make sure I don't do too much. Because if it's too high, you're not gonna have room for the hat. Just a nose, and then this gonna be where the hat should be. Okay. And then there's a beard. Let me see. Maybe I do a mustache too on him. I know this guy doesn't have mustache, but I'm gonna do a mustache.
Why did you not buff the nail?
Because I'm not using pencil.
So if you're using pencil, use buff it so you
Yes.
aren't doing it on a slick surface.
Yes, and you shunned it because if you don't use shunned it, you're not gonna be able to draw on it. Okay, the B is gonna be right here. I'm just gonna mark it like right here.
So it's the difference between ice skating and running track with cleats.
Okay, and now I'm gonna clear this really quick. And remember, when you draw, don't make this line too thick, okay? Because this is just guideline. In fact, I might smudge it a little bit just to kind of make it fade away a little bit. I don't want it to be too thick. Just a guideline right here. That's it. Okay, now we're gonna clear this. Smudge this a little bit too.
Good morning, Andrea.
All right, let's paint. White. We have to have white.
This is how you know Candy Coat has got good potential. She said, wow, by you just drawing the nose, I can see where everything else goes.
Ah, Candy,
And
good
she's
job.
a poet and didn't know it.
Oh.
Where the nose goes.
She
rhymes.
She rhymed. All right, I'm out of gel painting, white gel, so I get tone white paint. Just a white gel polish. Simple white gel polish.
Yep.
All right, now start painting white on the beer. Actually, you know what? To make this better, I should not paint white first. I should paint red first. Because down here gonna be red. I'm gonna take a red. Okay, I'm having a red. I'm gonna paint red first. So the beer it can cascade down the red. Because if I do the beer first, it's gonna be harder for me later. Okay, red.
Let your mother deal with you.
Okay. Now, wait a minute. You need to fade the edge out a little bit because it's too sharp right now. This little edge right here of the red, it's gonna be beer through it. So I'm gonna phase it out just a little, just to make sure it's not too harsh. Yeah, just like that. All right, here this. Oh, I don't know if Catherine here or not because Catherine is the one that requested the gnome. Oh, I think she's busy working by now.
What?
Yeah, I think she worked by now because right now in Dallas, that should be the same time. Yeah, I think she's working right now. It's okay. She watch it later. All right, white. Now the white, I'm gonna cascade it. I found that I'm gonna need a pointy brush too, not just a liner brush.
And yes, he does do acrylic designs. We have not done one live yet.
No.
But when we do, we will load it to the Nail Fairy page.
Mm-hmm, Nail Fairy page. This page is for art only. All the bling acrylic, that's for the other page. All right. Now, I'm using the pointy brush too, by the way.
Like Friday sale starts at midnight.
Midnight, Thursday.
Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which is the Nail Fairy page.
Mm-hmm. Tino Nail Fairy page.
Just Tino Nail Fairy.
All right. Now, after the gnome, I'm gonna take a liner brush and fine tune a little bit of the beer.
Fine tune.
I'm gonna drag it out like this. Make sure that I have tiny little hair. Cause I don't want the edge to be too blunt. You need tiny little hair sticking out like this. Yeah, to make it more pretty. Cue this. Then you add some shadow. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just letting them know that, yeah, the Nail Fairy page will be on Instagram.
Okay, now I'm gonna use Shanded. You know. Yeah, I probably have like 1 or 2 live on acrylic in the nail pay, and then I'm gonna focus completely on blinks. Okay. Now I'm gonna mix some black in.
Hello, Marie-Ann.
Hi, Marianne. All right. So this is just sanded. So it makes sheer. Now I'm gonna take this pen along the edge. This is going to be the shadows.
Could you use texture effect on the beard you just did?
You can, but it's a little unnecessary. But you can, because we're not making fur. We're just making a little strand of hair. Fur is more easy to blend into each other, but beard. But if you want to, you can though. See that? Now I'm gonna clear it so I can put a white mustache on top, and that way the mustache can stand out completely from the beard. Because if I'm not shadowing this first, then when I'm doing the mustache, you're not gonna be able to see the difference. But now I'm gonna do a mustache on, and you can see the difference. This is a 10 millimeters. Painted the edge. All right. Now go out on it. And I'm fading the end a little bit. See that? Now you can see the difference. Here this. If you have a flash here, you definitely can use that. However, with polish, you have to be careful. Because on your client nails, it takes more time to put the whole hand into the light. So if you have a flash cure, you can use that. However, you cannot cure for just 3 seconds. You have to cure for 10 or more, because polish can wrinkle very easily. If it's not cure enough, it will collapse. So remember, if you flash cure it, you have to have a decent amount of time on it. Usually I do 15 seconds.
15-second flash.
Just to make sure that it's not wrinkled. But if you leave it too long, it still can be wrinkled. Remember, polish a very easy wrinkle. So you have like around 3-minute window to work on it, and then you have to full cure it. Okay, cure this. Now I think we're done with the drawing from here. Time to take out the fun part and play with this. Put this over here. We're done with this. I will have a separate palette for this gel right here. And I'm gonna make sure that I cleanse it well. This acetone, I'm gonna cleanse it well. Make sure I clean my hand well too. In fact, maybe I should take my glove out. Take my glove out.
There you go, gloveless?
Yeah, gloveless. All right, now I'm taking this out. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna put some matte on this too. Here this.
Oh no.
What happened?
Fat cat. We're gonna see if the package got here.
Going bareback. Oh my God, cat claw. Is that acetone you using? It is. It is. I have to make sure everything is clean, because if there is some like dust particle on there, then it will get on the 3D jelly. So I have to make sure everything is nice and smooth. Take some acetone, make sure I clean the tip of my fingers. I don't want any nail dust, any gel on it. If you want to do my palm reading for me, you can too. Okay. All right, now we're gonna use red foot. And I have these engraver with me. So now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this sweater pattern right here. Okay. So basically we're gonna have 2 strands of gel and we're gonna twist it together.
Cat's Eyes, the tutorials are saved on tinovo.shop.
Yes, correct. And not a website. Tinovo.shop is an Instagram page that we're on right now. We are on.
Well, actually, it's dual. We don't know if they're
Dual.
on
Yeah. Right now, the page, there is 2 pages that you are on. You are on both Tino and Tinovo.shop, and live tutorial is on Tinovo.shop. Do you notice that when you roll like this, right? Some part of it wanna stick, so it wouldn't move, right? If that happened to you, then very easy fix. You take water, sprinkle water on, and there you go. Now you should roll it out. I wish I was paying more attention in kindergarten. I playing with the Play-Doh. So now it'll be easier, but it's still easy. You just have to roll it out, roll it out.
You know, it might actually turn out better for you.
Yeah.
Because you went on the real art where all I can do is make an ashtray. And really it's just to play with edges. Or a shitty ball.
I do shading.
That your parents are destined to keep forever.
Boy, I pretty sure they're pretty happy and to keep crappy work in the refrigerator.
Shitty things that kids take home to your parents.
Mama, look.
That's when you find out
So
whether
ugly.
you got true parents or...
Have to pretend to be proud. Oh,
Right,
such a good job. Have to stick this crap in the refrigerator for months.
Yes, I'll wear this macaroni necklace with matching earrings. As soon as I'm in the car, boom, glove box. You're making that look kind of easy, honey.
I have to roll it out first.
Can you do a sweater pattern with 3D gel?
You can if you feel ambitious enough. Remember, the whole nail gonna be covered if you do that. So you have to make sure that it's not bulky, it's nice and clean.
I think you're having too much fun over there.
I know you guys want to do this with me too.
It is a lot of fun.
You don't have to take this and make it all the same thickness. However, you should try to get close, but don't have to be the same, because sometimes people use 2 strands to twist it all at once and they need it to be equal. However, I'm gonna twist with just 1 strand, so you don't have to have the same volume.
So it's like one of the sweaters that your grandmother starts at the beginning of putting her in the nursing home. Then her eyes fade and it starts getting mixed matched, lump, bigger.
Okay, I'm taking an engraver and I'm picking it up like this. Okay, now watch very closely. So what you want is, you want to touch it very gently. You don't want to touch it hard. Okay, you want to touch it gently. And then, because remember, if you squeeze it, remember this is soft. If you squeeze it, then it will be smushed. So you don't want to squeeze it. You want to touch it like, ooh.
Before you have your coffee.
Okay, now I'm going to go counterclockwise. Actually, I'm gonna go clockwise. Sorry, me explaining and doing this at the same time. I'm gonna do one first, and then I'm gonna explain later. Make sure I'm on screen, Dustin.
Yes, perfect.
Okay. Move this out. This end right here is about to break. I think it's low 10.
This takes the delicate artist.
Mm. Well, it's more difficult to do it on screen.
It's okay. They're proud that you're willing to challenge yourself like that. So, hypothetical. Make sure you're still in view. Yeah, you're good. So could you pre-make these like the night before?
I suggest that you make it. You
When you're doing
can.
it so it stays brittle.
You can, but you have to make sure that it's not exposed by light, but then it's froze. This one easier, since I'm not talking. So very gently. See, can you see it?
Oh yeah.
Can I see it?
I'll tell you if you can.
Okay. Okay, so when I'm holding at the end, right? If the end get too tight and above here is still loose, then you just move up.
Good morning, Donna.
Good morning, Donna.
Does it have to be cured?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
But it
not
will.
Yet.
You have to cure it later, but not yet. That's why you have to be delicate, because it's still very malleable. If you have strong man hand, then you have to, I don't know what you have to do
That should be
to be more ladylike.
You hand it to the cute one in the family.
Right now I'm doing it like a lady, see? Like a lady.
Right.
So when you go, let me see, let me try to remember, counterclockwise. If I go counterclockwise, I have to keep going counterclockwise.
Whichever direction you go, stay with it.
If not, it'll be opposite, which is also another technique too. But for now, we're gonna do it all counterclockwise.
Good morning, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
Beauty by Bell, first time finding you, honey.
Hi, Beauty by Bell.
Cocoa Bunny, it is 4D gel.
Okay, so now when people see the first couple, then I don't have to tilt the screen anymore. So now you're gonna see the bird eye view, because the bird eye view is easier for me. All right. Okay, so let's get on this. So now you already see the process. Okay, so no more explaining. I mean, a little bit of explaining, but mostly doing it. Okay, so I'm gonna work on the dry surface first, because it's easier to roll the big clump out from a dry surface.
Can you mix gel polish?
I feel like Martha Stewart. No, you cannot. You cannot.
Or red with the 4D gel?
You cannot.
No.
Now, when you take gel polish and mix it with acrylic, it gives you a consistency just like this. However, you cannot play with it. In here, the 4D gel they create with some kind of extra ingredient that you can play with. Now, when it starts sticking on me, that's when I'm putting water on. But right now, it's not sticking yet, so there's no need for water yet.
So
yeah.
She probably asked because maybe she only has white. So the next question would be, can you paint over the top of it?
You can.
You can?
You can.
Okay.
If you have a no wipe gel pen, it will be way better because you don't have to top coat it. If you don't have a no wipe gel pen, still you don't want to top coat it because that's just more complicated, more layers. However, it's might easy to chip if you have no top coat. But a no wipe gel pen don't need top coat. Okay, so now it start to stick in. So I've taken out into the water size, and I'm gonna roll it on top of water so it's easier. Now, in my experience, if you do too thin, you still can work with it, but more difficult because then it might break on you. So to me, this is perfect right here.
All I know is, I don't have any desire to do any of the art, but it's killing me to sit here and watch you do that. I kind of want to.
It's fun. It's fun. But you have to know that they're going to do it in front of their client. So if you're nervous the first few times, then no pressure. Then all you need to do is do it the night before, but you have to make sure that nothing going to happen to it. You have to make sure that it's not exposed, it's in the dark. La, la, la.
Jean Titus said she's watching this with her clients,
Uh-huh.
so we need to be good.
Okay, I would conjure my good boy.
No, honey, listen, she's from New York. You can step that bar up just a little bit.
Oh, like a...
Our good and their goods, too.
Oh, I got it. Oh, okay, so I still can be a little sassy.
All right, Jean, we'll be good. Break out the bond money. No.
I still can be a little sassy.
A little sassy.
Just not too raunchy.
Right.
Darn it. But it's okay. That's for another show then.
We should have a show for clients only. Give them a little, set the record straight.
All right, roll this out. See, I hope I pay more attention in kindergarten. I just never really play with clay.
Now make sure you guys realize this is not 3D gel, it's 4D gel.
Right, this is not 3D gel. Molding gel. It's quite common. But I'm still gonna have it later because it can serve other purpose. Am I still being good?
Yes, she said we're in New York. You can go any way you want.
Well, I'll make sure that I'm still good. Because sometimes, it's automatic. You wouldn't know. Sometimes it should come out without my permission. Yeah, so I have to make sure that my alter ego is in check. Yes.
I think someone's asking if this is a plastic gel.
It's molding gel. Basically a gel that can replace acrylic.
And that is me interpreting Spanish and really guessing that is.
Oh.
Could be completely different.
Then what they say is a plastic line gel. It is a plastic line gel. I thought they were speaking English. It's not plastic, but yes, it's a plastic line gel. When I come out with this gel, I'm gonna name it Play-Doh.
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 Ooh, that's, yeah.
Thank you. Or Play-Doh. Whatever it is. Play-Doh or Play-Doh. Play-Doh. I'm gonna name it Play-Doh. I have like 4 already, you guys.
Strands?
Yeah. So if you ask how much you should charge for this, it depends on how talented you are at clay. Because some people have heavy hand. Some people are they just born to work on a farm. And then some people have crafty hand, tricky, tiny little finger that can make a, that can constrict, then you'll be good at this. Then how you charge it, it depends on how talented you are at doing this. Because some people do it faster, and some people will do it slower, and some people will struggle through this because of their heavy hand. They will struggle through this.
So if you were brought up on a dairy farm milking cows for a living, probably not the best.
You probably want to practice a whole bunch before you do it on your client. I mean, I originally have farmer hand. It just took me many years to turn into a lady, like the swan princess. I started out as an ugly duckling, and then many years I become a swan princess. Aww. With lady hand. But at first, my hand is acrylic hand. Swan princess, when I turned into a swan.
So I loved you before you turned into a swan?
Yes.
Wow.
No, you love me after I'm turning into a swan. Oh. Yeah, I just cover the rest of it. I just bury in my past. No one ever see, no selfie before high school. All buried in my space. I think I'm making too much. I think I only need 5, but hey, whatever. I think I love it. I think I love doing it. When you get to step to it, it's not that intimidated looking. It's intimidated because sometimes people dive in without preparation, so they don't know. Okay, if it's thick, they're gonna panic, right? They don't know that if they put water in it, it get easier. See, I'm gonna put some water in it. So you just have to know all the in and out of it, just to make it easy. Because if not, then you're gonna struggle through it. Remember, when you watch this live, you have to pay attention to, when I first started, you have to pay attention to every detail. That way, you know what to expect. You don't panic. People panic because this product, if you don't know the in and out of it, you can get panicked really quick. This is my 3rd time playing with this product. I played with it last year. I played with a little bit of it this year, about a few weeks ago when I do a snowman. And then this is my 3rd time playing with this. So, even if your first time, just still know a skill for you. Because I didn't play this. I didn't do this like all year long. So I'm still like fresh at it, just like you. So no excuse for you.
So no excuse for you.
No excuse for you. See, when people take completely 2 different strands and twist it together, then those 2 different strands have to be equal. But this one, I'm doing just 1 long strand, and I fold it in half, so the other strand that I do don't have to be equal with this.
You know, I'm not questioning your integrity as a nail artist, but I know I watched my grandmother in the kitchen a million times making shit with dough, and she never put water on it. She always put flour on it. Why are you not putting flour on it?
Well, she's talented.
Where's the powdered sugar?
I use clear acrylic before too.
It's the day before
it gets
Thanksgiving, for Christ's sake. We need something in the oven. Cookies.
I wish I paid more attention in kindergarten. So now I'm be a master.
No, that's not where they teach you stuff. It's in Grandma's kitchen. You get the cookie cutters. It's just a whole process.
That's one thing about being the jack of all trades, you guys. Damn it! This is my 3rd time doing it. Give me a break. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, now you have Aston. You have to have Aston out.
Wait, before we get started, let's answer this one question.
Oh, yes.
Get too into it.
Yes.
What is the difference between 3D and 4D?
First of all, people name whatever they want to name. 3D, 4D, 5D, and that's 9D. It's bullshit. Because 3-dimensional. I never heard of 4-dimension. I always heard of either 2-dimension, which is a flat piece of paper, or 3-dimension. But you know, people are like, oh, 3D. Well, I have 5Ds. Then the other person like, I have 90.
Right. It's like the razors, you know.
Basically, that is gel and that is acrylic. This one right here is made so to what is like poly gel. But poly gel is not as dry as this gel. Don't compare it to the other 3D, 9D, 5D, 15D, 20D. I don't know. Don't compare it to that. Just know that there is 3 kinds, okay? Right now, there is a liquid gel or gel pen. That is a different word. There is acrylic word where it's fast cure. You know, it have 3-minute window and then it is completely solid. This is in the middle where you can work with it. Gel, you cannot work with it. This one, you can work, you can play with it, but it's still a gel. It's not an acrylic. But when you expose to the UV light, then it froze up, just like acrylic. So this is a hybrid. Just remember that when you're looking for a gel, you're looking for a hybrid, for clay consistency. But don't ever compare it to the name because it will confuse you. Some people name this 3D gel. Some people name this molding gel. Some people name this 4D gel. Some people name this 90 gel. Some people name this plastic line gel. Some people name this plastic gel. Some people name it sculpting gels. It's all kind of names, so you never really compare with the name. You have to understand the product. This is a hybrid. A hybrid is not an acrylic because acrylic doesn't need UV light. Acrylic cure instantly. But this one considered still a gel because it still needs light to cure, or else it just sits like that forever. It don't cure. Okay, now, right here, I'm going to have a big piece of white, okay, and make it furry. So, I'm going to start laying the red on. Press it on here a little bit. Okay. That's all I do is just press it on here just a little. Okay. And then kind of adjust this a little bit. Okay. Whenever it gets to a desired area that you want, then that point you add acetone underneath so it can melt it underneath.
Poor cat's claws having a bad day because of her neighbors.
Aww.
No, not remember it's cat's claw. She's the one who lives on that nice fancy island and stuff.
Sabotage them.
Jeez.
Sabotage them. Kidnap the cat.
Throw sand in their eyes. Roll some coconuts their way.
Kidnap the if they have a parrot or a cat, kidnap it.
No.
And then blackmail them.
No.
Say, I have your cat.
No.
You gotta be nice to me.
I mean, we don't know the circumstances.
Oh yeah, it might be cat claw fault.
No, it may be the people's. It might be like a Dahmer type. You know,
They may be serial killer.
right?
Ooh,
she goes
that's
and kills
fun.
a cat. They kill a kid. It just escalates.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
I will say this.
Oh.
Cat's claw seems pretty down to earth, so I doubt it's her fault.
Okay. Make sure you secure this. And then gently push it together. Oh, this is a different pattern. Use it to make sure. Oh, these are different patterns. Let me see this. So I think this is clockwise. Make sure I want. Oh, different pattern too. Whatever.
Now, anytime Tino gets a little frustrated at the neighbor's cat's claws, he finds it very, very rewarding to go in the kitchen and cook Dustin cookies.
I love sabotage. My neighbor, she loved gardening. Right? She very attentive to garden, but she drives me nuts She like kind of like a bee.
Like too much.
Like a a little bit bitchy. So
a little bit.
Yeah, and what make me don't like her is one of the day when we're not home, older female friend dropped by to check on the animal for us, and she spotted her, right? She thought she old school. She thought Janet is old school, so she come by snooping on us. She like, so what about those people? Who are they and stuff like that. And then she found out that we're gay because before that she just know that I'm a woman. She thought that I'm a woman. So now she like, oh, they're gay. Well, I get it acceptable now these days. Acceptable now these days. Oh my God. So from then on, I hate her. I hate her from then on. But use this finger to push it a little bit. So from then on, I'm out to get hers. So I want to order like a bunch of fertilizer, because she's mowing like constantly, like every week she mow. So I want to find fertilizer. So at night I go into her yard and I spread fertilizer all over. So the next day it's growing like crazy. Just mess with her.
Keep her out there.
Yeah, it's acceptable now today. Excuse me, acceptable now today. What do you mean?
Could you put base coat first and cure it to make it sticky?
You can, but then you have to like top coat it.
What product are you applying underneath the twist?
Underneath the twist is acetone. I'm putting acetone on. Okay, I'm gonna remove this. I'll remove this.
Oh my God! You must be drinking too much Haterade.
Haterade!
Haterade. Wow.
Oh my gosh, it drives me nuts, you guys. But it's fun too because we're not a typical people where we go to work every day. Okay, I have studio where I make content, so we are home all the time. So I have all the time to work to mess with her. I don't have sleeping schedule. I stay up like 2, like 3 in the morning, so I can sneak over her yard and spread fertilizer everywhere.
Right, they're on a schedule. We are not.
Yeah, they're on a schedule, but not us. Anyway, I was playing frustration over it, but I'm not really frustrated. I'm having a lot of fun messing with my neighbors. 'Cause I'm bored.
You could just fly us out there, Cat's Claws, and we'll take care of your neighbors. We have tactics.
We have tactics. I kidnapped their cat first, though. Just just the warning, just like a little. Oh, this is pretty.
Is that why we got 5 cats?
Yeah, I kidnapped the cat first. Oh, and she hate our cat, you guys. Oh my God, she hate our cat. And so
she figured out that
I'm thinking that
we got 2. She didn't realize there's 4 of them.
Yeah, we have 4 black cats. I don't think she know, but I'm thinking I'm gonna keep breeding them, so that they're gonna be 100 and 100 of cats running around the neighborhood. Oh, she'll be happy with that. Take that. I guess that's acceptable now. I guess acceptable now these days. Who would say something like that? I guess acceptable now.
Acceptable, I thought, what's the fucking crime here?
Janet.
You next to a gay couple for 3 years and not realizing it, or?
Now, our friend Janet is 75 years old, right?
80.
But you see, Janet is a cool cat. Janet is.
She's been a friend of mine for over 35 years.
Yeah, she's an old fat cat in the old day, like in the 70s and all that. She's pretty cool.
And also, you must know we live in an area that has got a lot better with their viewpoints, if that means anything. Ways of life have not been acceptable here. Would you say fat cat?
Janet was a fat cat in the old day, surround herself with gay men. Disco day, in the disco day. I miss my fat cat. Oh, wait. Now I'm on live. You guys can be my fat cat. I don't have a fat cat anymore. Time go by, my fat cat getting married. So now she have a husband now, so she don't want to be a fat cat anymore. But you guys can be my fag hat. We can be bestie. We can be bestie. We can trade phone number and you can call me every 10 minutes. Yes, that's a good idea.
You know, but on a for real tip, cat's claws, just don't feed off into it and don't let it bother you. It will bother them more if it does not affect you.
Okay. Feel very cozy now. Now I'm gonna adjust a little bit just to make sure that it's attractive. Look, you don't want this. See that? Look, just touch it a little bit. Just touch it a little bit. Yeah, just touch it like you buy a new car. You know how usually you buy a new car, you really take care of it, wash it like every day until like a month later when you're sick and tired of it.
Till your first burn hole in it or your first soda spill.
Yeah. Treat it like a new car, you know. Be gentle. Ooh, don't hurt it. Don't hurt the interior.
So does that mean later on you're going to teach us what to do with that rental car?
And this design, I would say $50. $50 for 2 finger or 1 finger, depend on you. However, I'm gonna press it a little bit before I'm gonna cure this. Okay, I'm gonna cure this now. $50 for 2 finger or for 1 finger. Then you have to play with yarn. But if your client is a chippies, then the chippy, the white cotton chippy, then you just painted it. Okay, that's a couple of way. Because now I show you how to do a gnome, how to sketch out a gnome. The nose first, very easy. Nose first. The beard down, easy. You don't have to shadow it already. The hat is just a hat. You just color it red, and then you put some white stripe on it and call it a day if they're cheapy. But if they want some art, some authentic art, then they can go ahead and pay more money for it. All right, white. Why I don't have to twist it? Why I just take out a big scope like this and just make sure that it's not a lump. It's like not too thin though, like that. Okay. I think this technique was it was first invented by the Russian, because the Russian, they have their plastic launcher. They're way ahead of us. Oh my God. And then the first American that done this is Helen Yeh. Helen Yeh from Canada is the first one because she have very good connection with the Russian, the Russian. So she's the first one that done this, and I think it was 2 years ago. See that? Be gentle. Remember, treat it very gently. See, this one already dry, so you can touch it. Hear the sound. Okay, now you're taking. So this tool is so important. The engraver and mixer. This tool will help this so much. Okay, I'm gonna make a little fur. Just on top. Don't press too harsh. I've been using 3D modeling gel for 5 years. 5 years? You better know how to do this already, Cat and Claw.
Sound thirsty. What time is there right now? It is 11:57 a.m.
This is so addicting. Sorry, guys. that I'm keep doing this
I mean,
because
they're
I'm literally have a
just
mini orgasm. I
as
can't stop.
addicted as you are.
I am
okay?
so addicted to this. So that's why I'm keep playing with this. It's just so fun, guys.
As soon as we became a society that's addicted to popping shit,
I love this. You know, I should do on TikTok and just pop stuff for people, twirl stuff around like that. People would love that.
Karen's been Vegas partying. She says she get too old for these.
Okay, now this one right here, right? I'm gonna press it. No, it's gonna be in here. Okay. All right. I'm gonna clear this. And if I'm ambitious enough, I might do the mustache too. Remember, guys, just because I teach you everything, you don't have to do everything I do. You can skip out on mustache. You don't even have to do like a 3D nose or anything. I just do this just in case if you want to do it.
This is an incredible technique. I'm glad you're willing to share your orgasm.
Oh, always. Always. There's no problems. Remember, I want to have an OnlyFans, but I'm not ready yet. But right now, I'm very hot in Instagram. I don't want any scandal yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are looking for
yeah, eventually I do want the sex tape like Kim Kardashian.
Scandal too, not that half-ass.
Because everyone have a sex tape. Paris Hilton have a sex tape. Kim Kardashian have a sex tape. Now Tino gonna have a sex tape too.
You may already have one, just don't know it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pretend to be like offended too. I'm gonna be like, oh, I can't believe he posted. Oh, it's ruined me. Oh. Can't wait.
That really looks like a Cheech and Chong Santa.
Yeah.
It does.
Okay. So now you can do whatever you want with the beer. If I can maybe do a little groove on it. I never done this before, so I don't know what's it gonna look like. Just based on theory. I like it. I like it a lot. Ooh, and I'm gonna blend this like that. Oh yes.
I know it does look like it needs a button in the mouth.
Oh my god, in 420, I'm so doing this again, but with a blunt. Oh, I'm gonna do leprechaun.
A leprechaun?
A leprechaun. Hopefully that's still time for sweater weathers. Yeah. Oh my god, yes. Okay, now here and then the nose. Okay, the nose, I'm gonna use some nude. Use some mark for buying just white. I buy just white. But then now they give to me the whole bunch.
This is practice the fake sex scandal crying.
Can't believe he done that to me. What I do is, in my own personal time, I have to like watch the video of how Kim Kardashian do it. Oh, I can't believe it. It was intimate. It was personal. I am so embarrassed. Oh, I'm so embarrassed right now. Make sure you have some lighting on me too to see my tear. Maybe
My tear.
maybe you can edit it in later.
Oh my God. No.
Okay. So these colors, I don't know if it's too dark for the nose. Let's see. Oh, not too bad. But before that, okay. What I forgot is I forgot to put acetone in the bottom. Let's see. It stay on very good. But still, acetone make me feel better.
Kind of melts a little bit, makes it.
Yeah. Now the nose, you don't want to push it too flat. You just want to kind of pat it in a little bit just for it to stay in.
So you're very light with your pads.
Very light with my pad. Now, acetone will adhere it. It will melt the bottom. But remember, don't put it on top. Just put it on the bottom. Like that. 1, 2, 3. Do you know Helen yet is the one that pushed me up about 3 years ago? Because 3 years ago when I post in picture, I don't have a lot of like. And then Helen is the first one who posts my work on her page. And that's when I started getting a lot of attention. They say we haven't met. Me and Helen, we haven't met, but I'm admiring Helen from the distance because Helen one of the first people that teach in Canada that opened a workshop. Because 5 years ago nobody had workshop, everybody want to hide their talents, and then one person start to open the workshop, and now everybody want have a class. Everybody have a class. $650, $800 for a class. Everybody do class now because of Helen.
That was good. Sassafras, I've been a little behind the last few days, so I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, last year I doesn't focus on the house and everything. Okay. It's almost matched my shirt. It's almost matched my shirt.
Have you ever heard of Santa Gunk? G-O-N-K?
Santa Gunk? I never heard of that.
Over in the other countries.
I never heard of that.
It may be better than our Santa Claus.
I met a girl from Jamaica. I think that was where from. I said, "Is that Christmas in Jamaica?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Oh, well, did they have Santa Claus?" He said, "Yes, but he's black." I said, "Oh, okay. Well, they have reindeer." She like, "No, but we have goats." So they have goats. They have Santa Claus goats in Jamaica. I love it. I think it's Jamaica or I don't know, some island.
Barbados, maybe, or I don't know.
Something like that. Oh, okay. Now, time to boot. I just want to do red sweater, white furs. I need matte. $50. It could be for one fingers, or it could be for two, depend on how gifted you are playing with clay.
I could have sworn I heard now already.
Hear this. Oh, and I hope you like my ice set this morning. It's go viral again. That is awesome. Thank you. Oh, wait, she's talking to someone else. This is perfect. Thank you. Olapur. Missouri just oh my God. Missouri just legalized recreational marijuana. Are you guys going to do any 420 celebration now? Of course, we do it every year. Every year. But the funny thing is, Missouri just realized it. Did you just watch it on the news or?
It's been medical for a while.
Yeah. But I wonder if they really follow it because of us. Where can I get the Play-Doh? I don't have Play-Doh yet, but you can get it a ton. Now, These 4D gel right here, the molding gel, Mitsu have it, Tone have it. Now you have to know that this is only my third time playing with it. So to me, it's all the same, okay? But I haven't played with it enough, so I'm not gonna talk to you about the quality of the gel because I don't know. I don't know because I haven't played with it long enough. All I know is they all work the same. Mitsu, Tone, they all work the same. I just don't know about the structure. To me, this is pretty hard. To me, this is good. I don't see anything wrong with it. Gosh, do I have to really make this again? Do I really have to make this again? I am not going to make this again. Ever. I'm not gonna make this again. I'm just gonna make a red sweater nails. And then put some white twirly things on there. But I am not gonna go to that clay again. Because I don't know. I'm in a hurry for lunch. Cute this. No, I think you guys already see this. I'm gonna show you a little sweater technique real quick.
Good point. Good point.
All right.
Diversify their Play-Doh.
Hi, Coco Bunny. Hi. Yes, please. I missed the whole thing. Oh, no worry. You can rewatch it. You can rewatch it. It's just you don't want me to play too much, which is one technique. Technique already demonstrated, and I'm go pretty detailed on this. Now I'm gonna go on another technique so you can learn more. Oh my God, he's so cute. Poke. Poke. Oh, so cute.
Did you see the how do you get the molding gel to stick?
Aston.
Cure it?
Mm-hmm.
Will you ever teach Aladdin?
I have never teach Aladdin. I do Aladdin tutorial before. If I do it, it have to be a late night. It have to be late night because character painting to me is so easy, and there's no technique in it. It's just painting. So I don't want to bore people to death by just painting because it is so easy. At least a gnome, there's little technique in it. But when it comes to character painting, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna like focus. Kill this. I'm not gonna focus every life on it. But I especially in March, I need to do character painting. This year, I'm still gonna do it. But in March, I have to really focus on that because nobody really likes St. Patrick's Day. So that is a month when I do like cartoon, Bugs Bunny, all the cartoon in the whole wide world is focused in March. I just don't want to bore people. It came. I don't want to bore people. I don't want you guys to get bored and like, oh, just painting, just color after colors. You put a stone and it stick. Yes. What happened is paradinels. What happened is when you put a stone, not on top though, in the bottom, it will sip to the bottom, and what it does is melt the gel because it's still a gel. So it's gonna melt the gel, and the gel gonna be melted and liquefied into the bottom, so it's gonna stick better. Even though sometimes I noticed that I just laid it on, I pat it a little bit, I put it into the light, and it kills solid just like that. However, Aston make me feel safe. All right, a tip, I'm gonna use the red to paint some like a sweater pattern. So again, you guys got to watch me doing sweater one more time. We will never get bored of you, Tino. Your personality is amazing. Thank you. Thank you, you guys. Oh, I appreciate you guys like my personality, even though I'm bipolar. Okay, now. Now, I'm going to take clear acrylic. Okay, I'm going to put it on here. Just like this. I'm going to let it soak in. Okay. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are so sweet. Oh, man. Do you have texture gel back? Not yet. Not yet. It's shipping now Wednesday. December 15th. I am so by now we don't have any shipment coming yet. So for me, Thanksgiving is I move on from Thanksgiving already, but I really cross my finger because I am so afraid that some of it will not be on time for Christmas, but it will. At least the Chrome will. The Chrome will be on December 15th. I have that date. There is 4 other shipment, except for the metal effect and the texture effect. They just give me the tracking numbers, and it just lead to see India. So I don't know. I don't know.
We don't know how those trade routes
Yeah. Just bear with me. Just in case, then I'm gonna focus on product that like this product I don't have yet, so you can buy somewhere else. I'm gonna focus on product that you have, and then when everything arrives, and then I'm making the art kit and everything, then I will go full force on special effect. But now I'm just playing around with product that you can just find on your closet, on your nail closet. Acrylic, polish. You are unique. Oh, thank you, Kika. Oh my God. Yes, so right. With that picture running around my head. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. See, now I'm mixing acrylic in it. Okay, it's almost like this, except you cannot touch it, but you can draw emboss design on it. Okay. So now, before I already show you the sweater again, so now I don't need to sketch it first. I'm gonna draw it first, and then I still gonna sketch a little bit for you, but I'm gonna draw it now. Okay. Okay. Slant it. Going down. Slant it. Slant it so it's follow the groove, the pattern. And then going down. Slant it. And going down. Okay, now. Again, going down. Be careful not to touch anything. Slant it. So this chair, when you mix it with acrylic, it's a little more stable, so you don't have to worry about it blending into each other. Tomorrow, I'm not gonna be on at 11 a.m. I'm gonna be on at 6 p.m. because I know that it's Thanksgiving in United States. So when it's Thanksgiving in United States, in the morning, people probably busy eating and meet with their family and all that crap. And I'm gonna be on at 6 because until then they probably all full laying on the couch watching live. So that be perfect timing for me to be on. And that when the sale is going on too. And so I'm just gonna be on, hang out with you guys, doing penguin in cute little sweaters.
penguins and sweaters.
And the reason why I do 6 p.m. tomorrow is I want to target Australia because I know the international sometimes they doesn't really celebrate what we celebrating. So I want to target Australia because I haven't seen Australia much because Australia only available at 6 p.m. because of the timing. So tomorrow you will not see me in the day, you see me at night.
Why don't you use texture effect gel for this part?
Texture effect gel doesn't build for volume. Texture effect gel is built because it's non-cell level. It's non-cell level, so you can take the engraver and you can engrave it, and it wouldn't blend into each other. So you use it to make texture. Don't use it to make 3D emboss. 3D emboss like this, speaking volume. so I can cake it on as much as possible. However, if I take the engraver, if I run through it, you can bet it will blend back together too, because it's still a leveling gel. It's still going to be smooth out. So texture effect, don't be mistaken by its don't be mistaken that it doesn't build for volume. It's only built for textures.
Good morning, almost pre-birthday giant Tellini.
But I am so glad that you are overwhelmed with technique, that you're just confused on technique now. That means that I have offered so many techniques, but it's not yet. You haven't seen anything yet. There's gonna be so much more technique coming. So that's why you have to do your homework. You have to remember technique, because there are a lot more coming. You don't want to be confused. Right now, if the shipment come, you can bet that we're gonna be triple in the amount of diversity in our product. So be prepared.
Be prepared.
Don't be confused. Be prepared. Right now it's easy breezy, but it's gonna
What
get.
If they get a little confused? Can we guide them through it?
I mean, I'm gay, so I used to be so confused before, but it's get over quick. You should have to focus.
Just remember what they did to make us not confused.
After a few moments, of course, the acrylic, it gonna soak down to the bottom of the gel, and of course the gel gonna be shiny again. So if you just slap it on, dust it up, and you put it in really quick, most likely it just stay in the surface. So you want to wait for it to soak in a little bit. And when you do this method, it's great if you were to do 2 nails at the same time. So you can put this on, dust it up, and then do the other finger, or more than 2 nails, like 4 or 5 nails, whatever it is, at the same time. So you don't have to wait. See, now it's on, but I just let it soak in a little bit more. Okay, now I'm gonna get it. So sweater, I told you before, I have explained in the sweater technique before. However, I am well aware that there's new people every single day, so I'm gonna explain it one more time. Okay, now sweaters. Pay attention. This is when I blow the whistle in the class, because you don't have to pay attention to demonstration. Line, okay, same length. Okay, when I'm spacing it, I would like to space halfway. So this from here to here, then half of it will be the space. That's just my golden rules. However, when you get used to sweater effect, you can break my rules. But right now, you cannot break it. You have to follow it. All right, now sweater technique. So you connect this one on top to the bottom one, right? Now, you're going to make it thicker. So from here, you have to slant it, going down. Take about halfway, okay? So this can be half too, like this. Slant down, so it's following the groove. See, slanted, so you have to be slanted too. Same thing on here. And color it in so you're not confused by it. Now, time to thicken this up. That's why I say half space, because whatever the thickness is right here, it needs to be down here too. Okay? I hope by now you can realize the pattern already in your head. If not, you can rewatch it. Okay? That is one of the sweater pattern. Not all, but one. I like this pattern. Every year I will introduce a new pattern for you. All right. So remember to watch that yellow sticky note. All right. Now I'm going to dust it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now, so I'm done with this. So I'm gonna take some white and I'm gonna apply on here. First, I need to go ahead and file this look.
Once again, very light pressure.
First I can go rough. And then when I have my desired point, then I have to go light. Because the reason why I go light, because if you go rough like this, you see my hand, everything is shaky. It's shaky. Like this. If I go rough, it's shaking, right? So you cannot do a straight line if everything is shake. You can't. So I go rough just to file the bulk down. And then I have to go light. That take an understanding of the file, the grit of the file, because when you touch it and move, it's gonna eat the nail. So it doesn't matter if your pressure is strong or light, it doesn't really matter, it's gonna eat it. So to make it all nice and even, you have to go slow like this and light. That way it's more stable, more fun. All right, I'm gonna take some white, play with some white. Showing the breakdown on the paper is so helpful. Definitely, because most people that can design, it's not because the hand is like not gifted or anything like that. They just don't understand the how to get that. It seems complicated. But when you understand the breakdown, oh, easy breezy. Now you can have fun with it. All right, now I'm gonna take this again. I'm gonna take out some white. Remember, everything is top coat. No more top coat needed. Okay, I top coat this. I sugar this. No more top coat needed. All right. Take this. I need a clean palette. Hi, Emerald. Oh, Heathers. Hi, Heathers. Hi. Oh. Ooh, that's fun, Heathers. We should go eat with Heathers.
Yes, we should. Did she invite us?
No. She's just snooping on us. She's not invited. She say, "Hey, my love." Love the Jack. Thank you, Heathers. And I buy this new shirt so I can finally wear like see-through clothes and not showing my nipple or whatever, because sometimes people watching with their client, so it might be too sexy for them.
So nipples are only for nail technicians?
Before I planning of taping my nipples, so it's more fashionable, but now I'm just gonna wear nude. And then I'm gonna put like see-through clothes, so I look more appropriate, still slutty, but more appropriate for live than the usual. The usual it's just for a different show. Okay, now I'm gonna at first, I'm gonna adhere it first with acetone. So I'm taking some acetone and I'm gonna adhere it. Make sure it's adheres well.
Did you mix anything with polygel? Many polygels are dry. Not polygel.
It's not polygel. I do use polygel sometimes. However, polygel is a little sticky to touch. Some brand, I'm not very familiar with all the brand of polygel, but some brand is a little sticky. So I prefer using molding gel because it's drier and I can pick it up.
That for a minute, and I had
yeah.
time with it.
Yeah, polygel is used for foundation. I use a lot more for foundation to create like different stone, different crystal. But for this, I prefer to pick it up like a clay and play with it. Now, polygel. Now, if you don't have this gel, however, you can still use polygel. However, I'm going to show you little tricks. If you have clear acrylic, right? If you ever watch your grandma doing dough, if you have clear acrylic, you take polygel and you just sprinkle clear acrylic to coat it so it's drier. You can do that too. But it's just tedious.
Andrea Joel, I think you could paint over it.
Yeah, you can paint over it. It's the best if you use a non-white gel, so you don't have to top coat it. But if you use a polish, then you have to go over with top coat, which is very tedious. However, you can just leave the polish without top coat, but the chance that it will chip will be more.
I think that's Hell's Nail. She's gonna change an account on us.
Ooh.
She's spying on us.
Ooh, I love it. I love people spying on me. It makes me feel special.
You know what sounds good?
What's that?
Blood sausage.
Oh my God. You
Right?
guys, I am, just so you know, I am in love with blood sausage, but it's impossible to find it in Missouri. So if there are any Tino fans that want to make Tino extra happy, just know that I love blood sausage, but I cannot find it here ever. I have to wait until like every year there's a Marian Day where Vietnamese are coming to cottage, and that's when I can find my blood sausage because they cook it. But other than that, I couldn't find any blood sausage around Missouri. It's country. There's no blood sausage anywhere. In New York, oh my God. You remember this? And the Jamaican blood sausage is amazing. Amazing. Even when I cussed them out for missing my orders. Not cussing them out, but I'm not paying you. I was in New York too.
Oh my God.
I was in New York, so I adapt New York attitude really quick. Jenny said, you can be nice in New York. I said, what do you mean? You have to like make your points. I said, what do you mean? They have to be straightforward. So that's why in New York I have a different attitude. Very straightforward, short.
I would say
no log-acting, high-risk bitchiness. I'm really good at it too. I'm a natural at it. Look at this.
You know, just sit back thinking, man, I'm gonna smack someone.
Man, and those are like gangster looking guy too. But I know Dustin was there to protect me, so I go all out.
You're right.
I like, have you looked at this? This just rice. How do you expect me to eat with this? You are missing my order. That is all the meat at the restaurant. And these two guys like, well, I don't know. That's all they handed to us. And I say, I'm not paying you. I'm gonna contact Uber and like I'm gonna give you a horrible rating or whatever it is. But after they left, doesn't convince me. Now it's not really that far. It's a restaurant far, so we still give them 5 stars.
It's an understandable situation. But we were in New York, so I'll let you have your moment.
Hi, Norway. Hello, Norway. My husband, Karen's husband is full Japanese, but he was born and raised in Hawaii. Ooh. Should make him Samoan? Samoan? Should that make him Samoan?
Being born in Hawaii?
Yeah.
I think not.
All white.
Isn't that? You know I'm not good with that stuff, honey.
All white. Hi, Alicia from Norway. Hi, Michigan. Ooh, Dustin was born in Michigan. Dustin was born in Michigan. In where is it, Dustin? Ben Harbor. Since I'm on live, do you guys, if you guys from Michigan, do you guys familiar with the House of David? Because there was something about the House of David with his family, but we don't know what it is. Hear this. All right, so now I have a gnome nails. I have a sweater now with, see this one, you guys will love more because it's easier. You don't have to do the gnome, you can do that. This cute sweater now with some like furs on all nails. And wait. Maybe a nail with like a negative heart silhouette. All around is red sweaters. With that heart is nude, and then you put that white fur around the heart. That's good. That's another style that you can do. Mm-hmm. All right, now I need this to be matte. I'm cooking up a plan right now. Candy can nails. Maybe I can make can 3Ds. Maybe I can like take a white 40 gels, and then I can make a candy can, and then I can paint it red on. That'd be cool. Like a 3D candy can. Here it is. La la la.
What now?
White. I need white right now. All right. So I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna clean this. Start to annoy me a little bit, the surface. Okay, now I'm less annoying. Okay, now I am going to scoop some white gel, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna string this out and make a candy cane. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna paint it red on. I like my son, first generation born here for this time. Okay. And then I just wait a minute. Oh.
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 Oh. No?
I just have an idea.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we don't know where this is headed. He's got an idea. It sounded halfway orgasmic. This could be real good.
I don't know how that's gonna work.
I don't either.
If I were to take a white and a red and I twist it together, that should entwine it. That should make it red and white. It's like a candy cane. Hold on. I have to test out that theory. Which means that I have to make the red the same length as a white. The same thickness as a white. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. This. Okay. Red.
Yes, that's water he's using to keep it from becoming sticky to the finger.
Yeah.
Or the palate.
I wish I would pay attention more in kindergarten, playing with clay. So now I can develop many tricks with clay.
You guys didn't have Play-Doh?
We've come a third world country. We play with chicken and feathers. We don't have clay. We don't have fancy clay like American kid. Play and then just throw it in the corner. We have to find chicken, pluck their feather, and play with it. It's a third world country.
Just throw it in the corner?
And we save it. We save the feathers so we can play with it the next day. We're poor. We're not like American kids. Have all this toy. Oh my God. When I go visit my friend, her kid have like a box of toys, just abundant amount of toys that they don't even pay attention to it. Oh my God. When I was a kid, I wish I had a toy like that.
Does the water mess with the curing?
No, you have to let it dry. It would dry very quick. Not at all. But the water will prevent adhesion, so that's why I have to use acetone, because water cannot adhere. It can only prevent stickiness, so you can play with it more easier. Because if without water, you'll be sweating in front of your client. You'll be nervous because it's gonna stick. It's not gonna follow you. All right, now time to test out our theory. I need to take this bolt and pinch it together. Okay, now. Oh. All right, boys and girls. Moment of truth when we find out
This is like making taffy.
if my theory is correct. Okay. Spread it out. All right, time. I'm gonna dive into it right away.
Should I hum?
Shh. I'm intense right now because I never done this before. There is a moment when my client Becky keep chatting. I will snap at her. I'll be, shut up, Becky. Shut up, Becky. I'm focused. You know what? I think this will work. It's just like a candy can for me.
You got me wanting to play with Play-Doh.
Yeah. In middle school, I played with play once before, but it's degrading to me because little kids play with it. So I'm not gonna fucking play with clay. I'm gonna paint. So I take up a painting kit and just paint. But now, there's a nail product like this, I wish I would pay more attention to clay. But it's okay. I would be very good at it very fast.
It's always a slow experimental stage, and then practice till.
Oh my God, you guys! I am going to give you a few moments to calm down, especially the one that are passing out on the floor right now from amazement. I'm gonna give you a few minutes. You need to snap out of it so we can keep the show going. But you're probably hollering by now, running across your house, probably showing your husband right now, and you have no idea what you're talking about. Oh my God. This is a candy can. This is a candy can. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh, it's a candy can. Thank you, Santa. Oh, thank you. Oh, I don't want to stop. Oh, I keep want to play with it. Oh, that'd be funny if it break right now.
No, be crushed.
That'd be very funny. If I keep twisting it and it just break in the middles.
And that's a piece for you and a piece for me.
All right, I need to stop. Too much excitement. Drop it.
Yeah, drink some coconut water.
Let me calm down.
You'll get the vapors.
Okay. I'm coming down now. Okay. All right, back to reality. Okay, now I'm gonna place it right here. Press just a little bit. It's not permanent, so that's why you press just it. Oh my God. This is so sexy. Oh, I have to be careful with it so I don't mess it up. Oh, you know what? I have to secure this because I can already tell that if not, then there will be a chance for me to messing it up. A stone right here, so it can be sealed. All right, give it a few moments for it to adhere. All right, some acetone right here too. Oh my God. Okay, it's not a mini orgasm, it's like a big one.
A big one?
Yes. It's like a big Santa. It's like a big Christmas orgasm right now. Oh my God. It's like... Okay, now I'm starting developing Christmas spirit already. It's hot. It's hot. Ooh. Oh, I something like Play-Doh now. Before, it's annoying to me. The effect is cool, but it's annoying to me. But now, oh, the sky is the limit. I can see the light at the end of the road. Oh, I mean tunnel, at the end of the tunnel. Oh, yeah, not the road. Okay, oh my God.
Good morning, Tina Mac.
Oh,
And anxious Snowflakes.
cut right here. Oh my God, this is so sexy. Oh, oh my God, this is one sexy candy can. If it's a deal though, I will definitely play with it. But it's not. I'm gonna kill this.
But you're still playing with it.
Oh my God, that's so hot. Okay, and I'm gonna here's it. Mm-hmm. Let me see how it looks like. Oh my God, it's so festive. Have you figured out what your Black Friday sale is going to be? I have no idea. I tell Cindy, no more than 20%. Cindy might go 15%. I say about 20 or lower, but no more. Because we don't want our product to be out of stock. Because our product is still sell like crazy, even today, even before Thanksgiving and the Black Friday. So I don't want to make it like too much discount, because then we're not gonna have anything left. Okay, now I'm gonna clear this. First, I have to make sure that I'm gonna do it outside, just in case if it bleeds, then I'm not gonna see it inside. I'm gonna do it outside. Oh, and don't keep playing with it, because it might bleed like the red and something like that. Like let me see it down here. See in here, it's bleed a little. It's fine. You can cleanse it up. All right, clear this. La la la.
What was the acetone trick?
Okay.
I missed it, but someone else loved it and learned from it.
Acetone melted. It's melted. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you about 2 ingredients when you mess with things like this. Okay. So this, you still can touch it, right? But it's still a little sticky. And when you do a thin strand of gel, you don't want it to be sticky because you might break it accidentally. So acetone adheres it because it's melting the gel. That's why the gel can be a little liquefied and then it's here to the surface. That acetone for adhesion. If you want to take a note, you should take a note right now. Adhesion is acetone. Water is completely opposite. Water is not adhesion. Water is to prevent from sticking. It makes it slippery. So that's acetone and water both serve the opposite purpose. So when you put water in it, it don't stick. You can mess with it. You can draw it on any surface. It will not stick. Also help because when you put on here, you don't want it to stick right away. You want to adjust it a little bit, like I did with my candy can. Oh, and then after it in place, that's when you put acetone not on top but in the bottom, so it can sit into the bottom and liquefy it, so it can adhere the thing. Okay, hope I answer your question. All right. Now, last finger should be red. Candy can.
Can you get contact dermatitis from it?
No. Gel is very safe. Gel is very safe. I am not sure if this brand is cruelty-free, but by now there should be a lot of brands that are cruelty-free, because my vendors say there is so many people that request cruelty-free, HEMA-free. So most brands are HEMA-free now. So far, I cannot guarantee you that this gel is HEMA-free. However, when I play with it, I touch my hand, nothing wrong with it. It's actually very dry, especially when you water, it's really, really dry. So none of the gel sticking on your skin. You just touch it, but not sticking in your skin. So I would say that you're safe with it. You can also like test on your husband first, like put some in his face when he's sleeping and see if there any like pimple or anything develop.
He wakes up saying it's burning.
Right. Yeah. You your test subject. That's what husband is for. Where you bought that gel, Tino? So Tone send it to me. I have no idea how much. Mitsu have one too. I think Mitsu is $10. Mitsu gel is $10. I think 10 or 15 back in the day. Right now it should be cheaper. This Mitsu, same thing. However, well, wait a minute. Mitsu is a little bit stickier. Mitsu is a little bit stickier. So, to me, you can play with both of these, but I have no idea about which one is more quality than the other brand. So to me, that is just you just buy the cheaper one. Because I'm not familiar with its quality. I just know that you can play with it and make it like this. However, I know that some brand are more steadier than the others. To me, this is pretty hard. I will recommend you use tone. It's pretty hard. Okay, and I am going to use a glam gel. I'm not going to show you because I don't have it yet. You can use glitters.
Good night, Andrea.
If you have glitter, you can use it. I'm gonna give me a second. I'm gonna find like a red glam gel.
A red glam gel.
Yeah, that's gonna be our product. One of our products is a red glam gel. Sorry. Oh, I found it. So I'm gonna use a glam gel with a chunky glitter. Chunky glitter is semi-transparent in one coat and completely solid in two coats. But I'm gonna show you the bottle because that's just a sample bottle. You can mix glitter with gels. You can just put base coat on and dust glitter on. I'm just use it because I have this. Okay, so that's one coat. Here. You could do two candy can facing each other to make a heart. Oh! Oh, look at you! Oh! You are so good! Oh my God, yes, of course. I gotta write it down. Oh, even though it's your idea, I'm gonna steal it right now. Oh, heart candy cane. Oh, you are so good. What's your name? Let me see. You can do candy canes facing each other and have the two hearts. The anxious, nail take. Now, the anxious, now take. Okay, if I do it, I'll mention you. Okay. Woo! Okay, now go back to reality. Now I'm gonna apply another coat on because I do want it to be solid.
Do you cure molding gel?
Molding gel, yeah, you do. You do cure it. If you don't cure it, it wouldn't dry. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the machine. Diva on dime. Oh my gosh. She was busy cooking and she missed it. I can't believe you. You can watch it while you cook.
There goes the turkey.
Add a bow. I would not add a bow. I resent bow. I resent bow. 3D bow, not the drawing bow. I resent 3D bow. If you're not resenting 3D bow, you're probably not you're probably a new nail tech. I resent 3D bow because it used to be a thing and then people overplayed it and then they create 3D charm, 3D bow charm, and then just bow everywhere for a long time, for years. 5 years ago, it literally go on for 3 years. just bowl, stick on a bowl. So now I'm just tired of bowl. I don't want to hear about bowl anymore. I move on. No more bowl. Before that, I think that I should file a little bit before I put popcorn, just to make sure. Yeah, I am so tired of bowl. Oh my gosh. But again, I never used molding gel to make a bowl before though. I may consider it.
Oh,
Make me cringe.
make them out of acrylic all the time.
I know, but it was so overrated. It was so overrated. Everybody want a bowl on their nails. Like, seriously. When I was forced doing something over and over and over again, I resent it. Cause you know me, I don't want to do something more than once. I resent it. The bow. The evil bow. Sorry, I love ribbon and bow. I know. I might teach it later. But I'm not promising though.
Do you always file at the end?
When it needed. When I play with too many layers. When I play with anytime that there's glitters. Now, back in the day, I either put base coat on and dust on glitter, or I either pour glitter on here and then top coat. Either way, I will always file and buffer on top after top coat. I will top coat it and I buffer and file just to make sure nothing's sticking out, everything is smooth, and then I'm top coating again. That's how I usually do it. However, this gel is pretty smooth. If you want, you can go ahead and buffer. And if you want to buffer the surface, then you do one coat first, a top coat. Then you file aggressively, buffer it. Everything is nice and done. And then you can top coat again. Now, the reason why I don't buff straight on the polish, because you want to top coat it so it don't cut the glitters. Because if you have too many cut glitters, because glitter, red is just a coating, but inside actually silver and aluminum. So if you cut it, you see silver spark everywhere. And that's not okay. Even though sometimes in salon they say that's okay. They're like, oh, that's just, it's supposed to be like that, honey. It's not. Yeah, sometimes in salon they have that all the time. They put glitter acrylic on and they file, and that's like silver shark everywhere in the color. And they're just like, oh, it's like that, honey. It's like that. But it's not. So if you want, you top coat it and then you can buffer it like this. Show you, just so you know what to do. So now you just buffer the top coat. You're not buffer the polish. See that? One extra step, but highly necessary and deliver ideal result. If not, I mean, again, I told you, you learn all my rule, you can break it. You can choose any rule at any time and break it. However, if you do not top coat this and buffer it, then beware of what it makes. You will make little silver shark. See, look at the egg. Look at the little silver shark. See that? That's what I'm talking about. So you have to be aware of it. Because some client ask, and some client doesn't ask. Some client pay attention to small detail like that. Some client don't. So with that knowledge, if you ever file and you see just one speck of silver, you know that that spot is done. You're not file that spot anymore, because if you go further and that will make like a silver shark. You don't want that. So all nice, all oh, look at red matte. It's also sexy too. I'm gonna put shine on it though. Or should I do matte? Decision. Because if shine, these are only nails that are shiny. Oh no, I put shine on it, and then the white I'm gonna do like a lot of white and sugar, so there's more matte element to this. Look at how beautiful the glam gel made. So I have two types. I have spark and then I have glam. Spark is a solid glitter. It's a solid, completely solid, finer glitter, completely solid gel. Glam gel is a chunky glitter. It have chunky and it have small little, a lot of people say matte, a small little, tiny bit of glitters. So for me, glam gel is used for layer. Like if you want to see the background still, or you want to ombre glitter, you can use glam gel. If you want to cover all solid, then you can use a spark. Matte, you think matte? Matte, everyone say matte. Will you have any sale Black Friday? Yeah, I will have in tomorrow midnight. Tomorrow midnight. A lot of people say matte, midnight Central Time. Central Time, not your time. A lot of people say matte. Okay. Okay, I do matte. Make sure there's no I like the shiny with matte over. Ooh, see that's my idea. Okay, I am so torn. All right, I'm gonna do matte white. Matte white. That should compromise it. That should make contrast. Usually, that's why I prefer is shiny background and matte white. It's just that the rest of this is matte. That's why I'm torn by it. White polish. You can use texture effect too if you want. Metal effect, you mean not texture effect. Can use metal effect too. If you want to make the line more refined, and then you can go over with polish, you can do that. All right, ready? It's to sway that way. Same direction. We can toward it or toward away from it. I think toward it. 1, 2. Curve oppositely. Okay. Later on, well, actually, I'm going to do it now. I feel in color now. I like to stroke it like this instead of like this. So if you want, you can do it all on one side, all over, and then tell your client to flip the finger so you can do the other side so you can be more comfortable with your pattern. Beautiful already. Probably some kind of snowflake up here or something. It's just a white metal effect gel. The black is completely sold out. The texture effect black completely sold out too. 2 of the special effect product is sold out. This time I will order in December too. I just didn't expect inventory to go out that fast.
Oh, I didn't know Leon's had dim sum.
I didn't know that neither.
Well, we have to call him to find out if they're open more.
All right, now clear acrylic. Oh, let me show you. I use my chisel because I should advertise for chisel. He's my friend. This is my friend, David. David on chisel, and he's a very humble guy, you guys.
Real good guy.
He is like the most successful in the acrylic industry. Well, not as like not polished, but well, actually not polished. It's just a company where chisel is a manufacturer too. He make his acrylic, but I never see a guy that is so humble in my life. And I love his workplace. It's a factory, but he have like a big garden where he grow fruit and tree. So amazing. He's an amazing person. Very, very humble. He look like a homeless when you see him in the street. That's how humble he is. He don't dress up or anything. And he's very sweet. Very, very sweet. I hope I hope that he don't think that I'm bougie or something, because when he first see me, I believe I have some kind of feathers on me, so like ostrich feathers or something. I hope he don't think that I'm like really, really gay, because I'm not really that gay. I'm not. I only really, really gay when I'm like performing in public or in social media, or when I'm at beauty shows. I'm, and I go extra gay, just so it spice it up a little bit. But I'm not really that gay. I hope he doesn't think that I'm flamboyant or something like that. But I think I have ostrich feather on me. Like I think red ostrich feathers or some kind of pink. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But it's pretty wild.
I ain't never met anybody that love you to death.
Yeah. Get this. All right. Now let's see. La 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 la. Are there level to gay? Oh yes, that is all kind of level to gay. The gay community. The gay community is not it's very dramatic, and yes, they discriminate against each other too. There is a potato queen. There's potato queen. Potato queen is when a queen that are white inside and yellow in the outside. So, which means if it's like an Asian but actually white, then that is potato queen. And then there is a rice queen. A rice queen that is white outside but actually Asian. So if there any like white guy that act like they Oriental or whatever, then that is a rice queen. And then there is a like a sticky rice queen. I forgot the definition of a sticky rice queen, but there is a sticky rice queen too. There are all kind of queen out there. Me, I don't know how to correct myself. Dustin is undercover. So what Dustin is an undercover, which means you don't really tell that he's gay, but when he have to tell you that's an undercover. But me, I don't know. I'm bipolar gay. Sometimes I'm flashy, and then sometimes I'm in. So I'm like a switch, like a flip flop. Yeah, I'm a flip flop queen. I switch. All right. Now I need icicle or something up here. I would say probably red icicles. Yeah, probably red. Okay, let's see. I can either do red or I can do icicle. Or this can be my crystal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Red crystal. I'm gonna use white metal effect to do like a thin white snowflake, and then I'm gonna put crystal on it. Thank you. Ooh. Thank you, Alexa. from Norway. I remembers. Okay, now, so I know that I'm gonna use crystal, but I still want to use some white gel paint. This is Voltino white metal effect gel. I use for chroming, but I haven't had my art gel arrive yet, so I'm just gonna use it for now. And this gel is no wipe, so you don't have to top coat it. One line. Ooh, it's a little off. Okay, now another one right here. All right, and I am not sure. Let me check. I have a snowflake that are really pretty. I want it to be just like that. Let's see. Cannot let you guys see the whole set though. Okay, let me see. That is not it. It's not that pretty too. I'm pretty sure I have a beautiful snowflake somewhere. Or maybe it's just in my head.
Ooh, maybe.
Maybe it just exists in my head. All right, you know what? I don't need an old memories. I'm gonna make it my own. I don't need an old memory.
What happens when you can't remember no more?
Yeah, that's just an old memory. I don't need it.
What time do you come on daily? Well, we're not on a specific exact time.
Anytime that we in the morning, it's always 11 a.m. Anytime that we in the evening, it's always 6 p.m. All Central Time. However, we're not leaving you guessing. You can always check it on our Instagram at tinovo.shop. You can click in and you can check the time. In the bio, I always record the time. I don't have any update time now, but after the live, I will update another time. It's tomorrow, and in my live, I always tell you when I'm gonna when I'm gonna get
our next time will be.
So
we don't ever want to plan it to an exact schedule, or then it's gonna feel like work.
Right. I just really just one day at a time. So tomorrow I'll be on at 6 p.m. Yeah, just one day at a time. Cuties. I'm pretty sure I have a brilliant snowflake. Oh, that's my shell. Oh, that's my shell. It's on my phone. I cannot show you. Yeah, that's my shell. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
I have good memories. Can you give me a bunch of crystal? Oh, it's behind here. Thank you, Dustin. Oh, now I don't have to travel. Ooh.
Now I don't have to travel.
Yeah. Doesn't make me a shell, so I don't have to travel. All right, jungle tour. Should I do red or should I do white opals? Red. Let me see.
It's all right, Nikki.
White opals.
Yes, this live will be saved at tinovo.shop on Instagram.
Yes, tinovo.shop.
Ooh, I like those.
You like them? White opal?
Yeah, I do.
White opal is not available yet because I have to make. I mean, it's available in Dreamtime Creation. I just haven't made a kit for it for you to easily find. But if you go to Dreamtime, which is the same website, and you click on opal, you will see opal right away, and you can order it. But I'm gonna make a kit later so you can find it easier on my website because we both share the same website. Use some glue. Mine doesn't have label on it though. It's just factory samples.
Alexa.
The one thing that
Have you ever studied color theory, or does it just come to you naturally?
no, I never studied color theory. There's no way. You have to understand color. Study it will get you only so far.
You have to be able to feel it, understand it, love it.
Love it. Hold on. Let me find a good stone and then I'll show you. Color theory, you should have to play with color and know that which one doing which. Like if you have a red, right? You add yellow in it. Okay, so you have a red, a blue, a green, a purple, whatever. Have it all out. Now you take one color first, yellow. You put into red and you see what it turned into. You put into green, you see what it turned into. You put into purple, you see what it turned into. What is make the color become. So you can further understand yellow. Then you move on to the next colors. You have again, you have green. Okay, and you add green to every color. You add green to red, see what it turned into. You add green to white, you add green to yellow, you add green to blue, you add green to purple to see what it make. So you can further understand green. Same with blue, same with red, same with purple, same with orange. If you have a little knowledge on the color wheel, you know that there is 3 primary colors, red, blue, and yellow. You need to understand those 3 colors and what it do. And then you can move on to the secondary, which is purple, green, and orange. However, it's not necessary. You just really need to understand red, yellow, and blue first, because they are important and they are primary. Blue. Let's start with red first. Red add warmness to everything. Hi, Jenny. Oh, and I give the picture I sent you. It didn't have a snowflake on it, but I add a snowflake in for you. Anyway, so red is warm everything. It's make everything warm. Is warm as not as yellow. Warm as more like a red base, like warmness, hotness is in red.
Hot.
Right. It's make a color hot, like purple. If you add red into it, it becomes like fuchsia. Hotter, warmer. It's red. Yellow is brighter. Yellow would, like if you have a green, you put yellow in, it be brighten up. Blue, put yellow in, it brighten up into a green. Purple and yellow is contradict each other, so it become a gray. So now you know what yellow do to the color that are against it too. So it's a contrast. And then, thank you, Jenny. And then blue is to bring it down, not like yellow, bring it up, blue, bringing it down. If you add blue for anything, it make it be pleasant, it's tone it down. You have to understand it like that, not just memories. Right. You go by memories, color are made up of thousands and thousands of different shades. There's no way you're gonna memorize all of that. You just have to understand those 3 colors first. Yellow, red, and blue. What it do? Black and white are easy. You add black, it's kind of remove hue of it. Removing the hue. White is make it paler. But black is removing color. That's why sometimes I want to color deeper, I never use black. Like if I have a red, if I want deeper, I add just tiny little blue in it. And then a yellow just so it don't turn purple. I make it deeper that way. But with black, it's always removing hue. The black have no colors at all.
So it's sucking color.
Sucking color out. Mm-hmm. You have to understand the color like that. Oh my gosh. Oh wait. Ooh. Oh, this way is kind of cute too. Oh. Okay. All right, guys. So that's a fun that we have today. I hope you enjoyed this. And I hope, I'm so sad that Catherine is not here because Catherine is the one that requested. I don't always follow requests, because sometimes that's design that have nothing to do with skill. It's just painting. I'm not gonna teach that. So for requests, I just consider it. But when Catherine requested gnome, I need the gnome. I need the gnome for this season. So that's why we doing the gnome today. It's for Catherine. We're done with the gnome. Tomorrow we're doing penguin and super cute penguin because we're gonna add sweaters and hats. And I'm gonna think of a technique to do for the penguin. I want to think of one tonight. Want to dream of it.
Chili Willy.
Yeah, if you have any imagination, you send it to me psychically. You lay in your bed thinking of me, hopefully watching the live too, and then you just send the signal to my brain, and then I work on it.
And then also any good recipes, send some recipes to his brain too.
Oh yeah. I'm cooking duck. I'm not cooking the whole turkey. Dry and.
At least I got you off the fish.
What's a trick to cook turkey that make it not dry? Poke it. You have to poke it.
No.
And then put butter on it. Yeah, you have to poke the turkey with the fork. Yes.
How do you dry it out?
Really?
You got to put it in a bag. You got to butter. You know. If we're
Oh yes.
Let me take care of it.
Yeah, you have to put in that bag, which is freak me out because it's plastic. It just doesn't make any sense. It's not melted. It make me feel like alien actually make it because you put it in the oven, it doesn't melt. When I'm eating it, I'm feeling I'm putting plastic. That's just ridiculous. The thing that we come up with is ridiculous. I never used a turkey bag
But
before.
it works.
It's so weird.
It's like dry ass turkey, bam, invention of the turkey bag.
Brine?
Wet. Brine.
Wait, I thought brine would dry it out. I'm not sure. Have a great Thanksgiving. Yes. I'm on in duck tomorrow. I'm eating ducks. Cover the cheese clot. Oh, cover in cheese clot with butter. Now that sounds a little better. Cheese clot.
Now, really, the duck inside the turkey is truly ingenious, though, because ducks are so greasy.
Right.
It's moist.
It's moist turkey out. And then you just stuff the whole turkey into a monkfish. That is a turducken that we do. Is we put a duck inside a turkey, and then a turkey inside a monkfish. Oh, delicious. For Christmas we had deep fried turkey, briskets, ham and fish and stuff. You know, you guys should send us some food. When you guys make it, you should make it extra and send it to us. We don't cook. I don't want to cook.
This is a hell of a time to come up with that idea.
I feel like I want to cook, but it was summers. In the summer, like July, I am so ready to cook for Christmas and Thanksgiving. Oh, I'm gonna make all kind of stuff. But the day before Thanksgiving, I don't want to cook. I don't want to cook. I regret. Just like, you know, when a friend invited you out and you're like, yes, because that's what, like months away. You'll be like, yes, hell yes, I'm gonna go. Everything gonna go down. And then the night before, you just don't want to go to that party. You really don't. That's how I feel. Same with Thanksgiving dinner. I don't want to cook it. I just want to eat it. And not clean it up neither.
Thank you.
Yes, FedEx food. Yes. Hermoso, gracias. Inspiracionales. Gracias. I'm deep frying too. The first time ever this year. And I have a client that deep fried turkey before. They use peanut oil.
Yeah.
But I'm not familiar with turkey. I shouldn't tell you anything about it. I'm sure you guys are pro at it by now. I don't want to cook either. We doing brunch. That sounds so much better. That sounds so much better. I would rather book a table somewhere. Hell yes. And doing no cooking, no cleaning. Because it's a holiday, we're supposed to relax and enjoy and be with family. We don't work. Before I went to like Thanksgiving with my friend before, so they spend all night cooking. The day after, I would say at least 12 hours of preparation, decoration, all of that. And I'm telling you, the dinner over in an hour.
Yeah.
Whenever they come, we smack down, we chow down for an hour. And then left with a big hot mess on the tables. I don't have anything to do with it. I just pretend playing with my phone, pretend to be busy. Oh, I'm talking to my fan right now. I'm answering people on Instagram, somewhere private. I'm just suddenly be done with it. When I'm finished the lunch, and suddenly like when there's a few guy out there smoking cigarette, outside. I'm going out with them. I don't smoke cigarette, but I'm going out too. I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna go out hang out with the dudes. I'm going to hang out with the guys. I'm not. I don't want to hang out with a guy. I just go out there and stand in my own corner, play with my phone. I just want to stay away from the cleaning because I hate the cleaning part. Because there'll be several women that are doing the cleaning, several middle-aged women, and at least one grandma, at least somewhere. That's gonna be an old one, a young one, right? And then they will cook. They will cleaning, and they have all kind of opinion. Oh, you're not doing this right. You should do that, and it's always end up in an argument. Which that part I come into to watch because that's. I mean, who want to miss the show? But why are they bickering and yappering? I don't want that. You're not doing this right. All the smarty comments. I don't want that. But when there's a big blowout, like argument and fight, then that's when I come back inside and watch and eat some dessert while I'm watching. And then I'll be like, I will stand up and be like, you guys, I am so tired of this. We do this every holiday. I am out of here. And I go home right away. So I don't have to clean. That's my excuse. I'm gone. But this Thanksgiving, we're gonna hang out by ourselves. No more drama this year. No more cooking, and not even shopping too. I don't want it. I shop online. Holiday is supposed for me to enjoy the moment, not for me to work. I work all year long. I don't want to work in holiday. I don't want to work in Christmas. I don't want to decorate and then go buying like gifts and all that, and then cooking. No, I don't want to work.
But you gotta know that there's always some matriarchs in the family that is their
guilt you into it.
The whole thing they're waiting on all year is to cook and please everyone.
Right. But then there'll be someone that will guilt you into it. Even if you don't feel like doing it, they'll be like, oh, you're not doing Christmas this year. Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel so sorry for you. What? Like that. It's like it's a loss for not decorating and cooking. Like it's a loss. Like, oh, you can have Christmas at my place. No, I don't want to do Christmas at all. I want to watch movie. I want to drink hot chocolate, watch old time movie, and eat some chocolate too. I want to. It's my time. It's my time for me to chill and relax and enjoy the atmosphere and the season. I love that. So that one will live this year. All right, guys. Oh, Vicky. I love you guys. Been cooking and doing stuff in the house. For tomorrow, we'll definitely watch this live later on. Yes, Vicky. This is what we do. I'm gonna touch it. I'm doing it without gloves because I would love to feel the product. If not, then I'll be too harsh on it and smush it. All right, I'm out of here. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, I see you guys at 6 p.m. and that is Central Time for another holiday design. And I probably post something fun tomorrow too. My posts have been doing fabulous since like this last month. Every post going viral. Literally, you guys, every post is like making hot hit. And when you have a taste of it, you don't want to go back to like normal posts. So from now on, pressure is on. I have to post like top notch because if I even have a post that's not going good, then I'll feel like depressed and all that. It have to be hot. This morning is super hot. Everyone liked that post. I call Ice. I should name it Frozen, but it's Ice. I love it. Everybody love it. Where is oh, right here. So from now on, I have. Once you make a hot hit, I'm telling you, because most people tell me, most people ask me, oh, my post never have a live. It's only have 30, 40 likes. I never have a post that have thousands of likes. Well, you're lucky. You're lucky because if you have a post that are hot, that's not the end. It's just the beginning. A post that are hot, now the pressure on. Now every single one of your posts have to be hot too. Because if it's not hot, you're gonna feel so bad about it. So when you have you start questioning yourself, you be like, what do I do wrong? I think this look good. Why do people don't think it look good? I'm telling you, if you ever have a hot post, be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for because right now the pressure is on. Right now you have to start diving into work immediately and start to make more content that are hot too. And the cycle go on and on and on. So whenever you wish for something, you have to be careful what you're wishing for. All right. So after 5 minutes, you can rewatch it. It's gonna took me 5 minutes to repose. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful holiday. And I mean, if you have some drama, then that's good too. That's even enjoyable too. And I'm gonna wish you an early Christmas. But I don't know why, because I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
I wish you the best Thanksgiving ever, with a lot of good food and a lot of good dramas. So you can tell me that later on live. Living in UK, we always give pecan pie to our British neighbor every Thanksgiving. You guys are such a good neighbor. I'm gonna give my neighbor something this Thanksgiving too, but it's not a gift. You guys have such good neighbor. Congratulations. My neighbor loved to garden. She loved her yard to be short. That's why she mowing every week. So every other day. So I'm gonna throw fertilizer on her yard. I'm gonna throw fertilizer on her yard to encourage in the growth. And I'll probably grow some bamboo. Running bamboo. Right in my yard so I can travel. If you have familiar with running bamboo, you know what it does. It ruins the entire yard. It root travel everywhere. And it ruined everything that grown on it except for the bamboo. So I'm thinking of next spring I'm gonna, grow some bamboo. But for tonight, I'm gonna wait until 3 a.m. because I don't have to work. I don't have to go work, go home. I work 24/7, which means I can take my time off anytime I want. So I stay up until 3 a.m. and I sneak over into the yard and give her a little gift all over her yard. Fertilizer everywhere with seed. I'm gonna sprinkle grass seed. I don't care if it's winter or not. Sprinkle grass seed everywhere, like a tooth fairy, but a different kind of fairy. But still fairy activity. Little fairy activity at night. I'm gonna throw like seed and grass. Yes. Mm-hmm. So she can wake up and her yard will be plentiful. Then you have to mow again. And oh my God, it's so enjoyable because she's bitching while she's mowing. While she's mowing, she always bitch to her husband. And sometimes her husband mow and then she stand aside and bitch. And I love watching it. Every year I want to make sure I give her a little gift like that. Every single year, especially in holiday season, I'm even more aggressive on the gift. During holiday season, I'm more intensive on my gift. Normally, I just mess with her sometimes, like once a week or once every 2 weeks. But holiday season, I stay up late. In holiday season.
Oh, and then we had the season where they thought we were moving.
Oh, yes, she was so happy. She was so happy.
So we started renting one every month.
She was so happy that we're about to move. So we just leave the dumpster there. We paid like $10 a day. We just leave it there. We live there for a month. So she can enjoy the view.
Thinking we were going.
Oh man, she hated. She hated too. I love it. Hey Tino. My texture effect black, always wrinkle, and won't seem fully clear. What am I doing wrong? My lamp is 36 watt. Okay, Rachel. When you apply texture effect, you cannot apply it too voluminous because not too thick because the purpose of texture effect gel is that it's non-cell level, which means you can take the engraver and you can play with it and it will not blend. That is why I call it texture effect. However, that's not mean that texture effect can be voluminous. That is embossed. I will have another gel for that. But texture effect, you should apply like an ordinary gel polish or gel pen, just enough, not like try to slap it on. And then after you play with it, then you can cure. And that is when you practice on the tip first. So you do a layer, you play, you cure, and see how that layer is. I usually use my fingernail to poke it to make sure I see. And then you play with it again and again until it's work for you, until it's perfect. Then you know that that is an amount that you have to apply every time to apply that technique in that amount. Later on, Rachel, I will come out with a gel like this sweater right here. Okay, you see this? A lot of people say, "Can I use texture effect on it?" You can't. This sweater I apply really thick, but I do this because I take a gel polish and mix with acrylic, so it's voluminous. But you see, anything that you mix with acrylic, it will not wrinkle. It doesn't matter if you flash cure it or not flash cure it will not wrinkle, and I don't know why. I don't know why acrylic have that magical power, but it does. So I mix acrylic with polish, and that I apply really thick. That doesn't make it non-cell level. If I take a tour and I go over it, it will blend right back too. So that is for polish mixed with acrylic is for volume. But texture effect is not for volume, it's for texture. It's so you can play with it. I'm so glad you asked me, Rachel. You know what, you guys? If you guys have anything that you can feel with a product, remember to ask me. And if I miss your question, you know that after this live, you can always comment. You know, I read every single comment. Every single comment in the post I read. Now, I don't answer to every comment because I have a lot of comments on my post. So comment about praising and, oh my God, you know, you're so good or you're so amazing and all that. I read it and, you know, I smile and I grin a little bit and I click like. Whenever I click like on your comment, you know that I posted. I read it. But the comment that have technical questions, comment that have a question you confused on something or something about the product or something about the step, you go ahead and comment underneath my post and I will answer. Because I love to answer questions like that because then the rest of the audience can watch. And if they have the same question, then now they answer the question get answered. So if I miss a question here on live, no worry. You question it on the comment and I will reply it right away. Not right away, like maybe sometime like a day after or sometime like 6 or 7 hours, but as soon as possible. Thank you so much for sharing your artwork. You are welcome. You're welcome, you guys.
Some of the bristles got bent from the plastic thing. She wants to see how to straighten them back out.
Okay, so I'm gonna bend it. Okay, so if you have a brush that I bend like this, no worry, just bend it in the opposite direction like this. See the bend spot right this? Because whenever I'm done with my brush, remember what I tell you guys. I don't cleanse it. I wipe it. Sometimes I wipe it. So there is still gel on my brush and that helps condition my brush. It doesn't make my brush dry and brittle. Because if you clean it dry after you use and close the tap, it's going to be dry and brittle overnight. You don't want to leave your brush like that. You want to leave your brush well conditioned. And when you're about to draw something else, then you can just clean as on really quick and then you dip into gel immediately. So your brush always have gel on. So if you ever have this issue before from closing the lid, and by the way, I tell my manufacturer to, I'm not going to share that secret because just in case I can do it later. Anyway, so by now I should feel very thankful that I have gel on the brush because right now it's fully conditioned. You want this magic, you just bend it in the opposite direction like this. See how easy it is? Thanks for the amount of gel that was in it. Now your life is safe. If you don't have gel on, good luck, you guys. It's gonna be like a broom. It's not just like bending. It's not just gonna be like that. If you don't have gel in your brush, it's gonna like a broom. It's splitting out. So irritating. At that point, you should buy another brush. But thankfully that I have followed my condition technique on brush to keep my brush always moist. So now I can bend it however I want. My brush is fully protected. Doesn't matter how many times I bend it. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful use. So you always have to remember this mantra in your head. You can write it down. Clean before you use. Never clean after use. Always clean before you use. My chrome is patchy when I try to do full coverage. Any advice? Okay, let me see. My chrome is patchy when I do coverage, and I assuming that you mean it don't cover all the way. When it doesn't cover all the way, you know that you are now working with a hard gel top coat. A chrome top coat that are soft, because when a top coat are soft, the surface is rubbery like. So when you rub your chrome on, it's not hot like a rock. So all the chrome will wrap onto the surface and it'll be nice and smooth. However, you cannot use the same top coat to protect, because that is still a soft top coat. Like this way gel top coat right here is a soft top coat. By the way, I have a soft top coat coming, and I named it chrome base. So with a soft top coat, it'll be way better for chrome. Like my Shandy, my Shandy is not chrome friendly, because my Shandy I built to protect. This is a scratch-proof top coat, which means your client wear it, they come back, not a single scratch on their nail. Shiny like the first day you applied it. That is what this top coat is for. And also, my chemist also make it into a blooming gel too. So this is a word first, no white blooming gel, because blooming gel out there is sticky. This is a word first, no white blooming gel. And because of its complexity, this is not chrome friendly. It's good for unicorn chrome, but for solid chrome, it's way too hard. And sometimes you have trouble cover all the way. So I suggest you use a soft top coat, and my chrome base is coming. So you use a soft top coat, a soak up top coat to applying the chrome, right? And then you use this top coat to protect the chrome. Now, the question is, why clean before and not after? Okay, so let's say I have a brush right here, right? Let's say I'm gonna clean it after. Let's say I'm done. So I'm cleaning this. Now look at my brush. I'm gonna zoom in. My brush is totally dry, okay? There is nothing on it. It's totally dry. Look at the bristle. There's not even anything that holding it together. Look at how pathetic the dryness make it. Okay, super dry. I mean, you can like, try to like reshape it. It's so dry. Even if the shape come back nice and neat like this, you know that there is nothing on this. I'm gonna close my lid. Now imagine, imagine this dryness for 24 hours, you guys. For 24 hours. 24 hours, that is if you even use it the next day. If you don't use it the next day, 48 hours, you guys. And if you don't use it for a week, can you even imagine a week without anything to condition it? Can you imagine your hair? Okay, let's take the brush away. Can you imagine your hair without product for a week? You're gonna have poofy head. You know that you have to put some kind of condition in your hair every day. Okay. Even when you shampoo it, right? After you shampoo it, you know you have to put condition to return the silkiness and the softness to your hair. You never just wash your hair and you just leave your hair like that. You're gonna end up with chicken feather head. You don't want that. You don't want that. If you don't want to treat your hair like that, you should never treat your brush like that, you guys. You have to give your brush some attention. You never leave your brush dry like that. You know, after you shampoo your head, you don't just leave your hair like that. you put some oil or some condition on it, so it can be shine and can be moisturize your skin too. After you wash up your makeup and everything, you're not just gonna leave your skin like that and go to bed. You can put like snake skin, dry skin. You don't want that. You never treat your skin like that. You always put some moisturizer on your skin. Make sure that it stay moist and not dry. If you don't want to treat your skin like that, if you don't want to treat your hair like that, you should never treat your brush like that. It's hair too. Look at that. It's pathetic. You don't want it to be like that. So let's say that I play with my gels, right? So now I'm gonna rewind because I just cleaned my brush and I feel awful from cleaning my brush and leave it for like 5 minutes, a whole 5 minutes without gel. That is mid-street. That is mid-street. If there is gel services, if there is a brush gel near that, they will call it on me for neglect because these abuse, guys, brush abuse. I leave it dry for a whole 5 minutes. I'm a bad parent. So now I'm going to return some gel onto the brush so it can be nice and happy again. All right, now, after I use my brush, what I do is I take a paper towel, I wipe it, just like that, and I'm done. I'm done. Okay, if you want, you can use a finger to reshape it. Now, your brush is super happy. It's well conditioned. It say thank you, thank you. See, it's all nice and sharp. It is not mistreated. Okay. So now I close my lid. Okay. So now it doesn't matter how long it stays in the lid. It's all nice and happy. It's have little gel surrounding it. It's nice condition. You say thank you, thank you, thank you. It's not neglect anymore, right? Now, when I take it out, let's say a month later, let's say I don't mess with it for a month. I take it out, right? There's still gel in it. That's why the lid is very important because it don't dry up the brush, and it don't, when it falls, something like that, it doesn't ruin your brush. Now, let's take it out after a month. Let's say I have a white gel and the gel on here is black. Okay, so I don't want to contaminate. So before I use it, I'm gonna cleanse it. Right? Now I'm gonna use it. So your brush only went to about 2 or 3 seconds with nothing. And that's enough for it to dramatize, you guys. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? The moment I clean it, it's like, whoa, where's my coating? What are you doing? So I have to dip in. I have like, be patient. And I dip it in gel immediately and it go, thank you. So now you can start to draw and all that. So you have to remember, is it top coat or base? No, it's just gels. It's just gel. Now, if you want, you can cleanse it and then slap some top coat on it. If you have time, I'm usually in a hurry. I don't have time. So I just use the gel polish I'm using. But you should know that your brush without anything on it, it should only be 1 or 2 seconds max. In its entire lifespan of a brush. And every time that it go without gel should only be 1 or 2 seconds. You never should leave your brush dry for months and months. When your brush coming from a manufacturer, especially acrylic brush, remember what's on it? Because it's not completely dry. It's usually solid with some kind of coating in it that you have to wash up. That is the reason why they put coating on it so the brush can stay nice and conditioned. Even like a polish type that evaporate. So when evaporate, it's all solid. But polish is not gel, it's on clear. It can be washed up with acetone or warm water. So that's what they use. But with gel, a brush, that is how you condition it. So remember, it's very important. And I tell you once before, but there is new people on live every single day. So this is something that will be a constant reminder that I always remind you guys. Sometimes I will always go back to it. So just remember it. Always clean before you use. Never clean after you use. Remember this. All right, I'm out of here. I'm gone. Any question? Remember, if I miss any question on the live, which not likely, because Dustin doing a very good job at monitoring you guys comments. But remember, if you have any unanswered question, remember you have direct connection with us. Yeah, people DM us all the time. We answer DM. But the easiest form of questioning for anything that related to the live should be asked under comment.
Right.
Because under comment, then the rest of the audience can also share that knowledge too. If like Becky down the street have the same question that you do, but she's a little shy, she don't want to comment, she now can read your question and read my answer, and she can feel safe and secure that her question already answered. All right, now I'll be out of here. All right, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, I feel like I'm dragging on the goodbye. But happy Thanksgiving, you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, you guys.